How do we get designers to think more about a product's recyclability right from the start, so it can be easily dismantled and its valuable resources used again? Sophie Thomas, Useful Projects Director of Circular Design, told Circular's Peter Taylor-Whiffen it's all down to communication. Thomas is a passionate pioneer and champion of end-of-life design. The concept that, to reduce waste simply and effectively, products should be created with an understanding of how we will ultimately dispose of them. We need innovation in resource management, and that's where the communication is really falling short, Thomas told Circular. You need designers who say to resource managers, if I make this material, how will it go into your machines? What will happen to it? What bin does the customer have to put it in? Where do they have to send it? Thomas said she hopes a tipping point is coming and we're nearly there, but it depends on appetite and budgets. The ideal is more collaboration and coming together of sectors, Thomas said. There's a triangular relationship between material development, resource managers and designers, and if you have all three talking about how the material is made, how it is used in a product, how that product then gets captured and taken back into material stream, and keep that loop going, you have the foundations of something incredibly strong. Thomas said the responsibility also falls on design schools, and they need to incorporate more end-of-life design tools into their curriculum. Thomas told Taylor-Whiffen she's been interested in material recovery from her early days. For me, any product is like a blip in the life of a material. The laws of physics say we cannot destroy elements, so, therefore, they always become something else. If, as a designer, you're responsible for the creation of something, I think you should also be responsible for its uncreation, the unbaking of the cake. To do that effectively, Thomas said, designers need a vital tool in their armory, an understanding of the waste industry. Sustainable and ethical design is at the heart of her Westminster-based agency, Thomas.Matthews, but she's also, uniquely for a designer, a CIWM fellow and chartered waste manager who regularly liaises with people in our industry to understand how she can give products a more sustainable end of life. I've been able to do a refuse collection shift in Chelsea and talk with the team about why things don't get put in the recycling side and what constitutes contamination and why that happens, Thomas said. That's absolute goldmine information for a designer. Just because you put on a packet that something is recyclable, that does not mean it will be recycled or recovered. There are so many obstacles in the way. What do you think? How should designers embed sustainability and circularity into their designs? Or should we be focusing on material recovery before focusing on resource-efficient design? Let us know what you think in the comments below.